Alright everybody, you notice the heater is gone from up there? I gotta turn down Phil Collins or YouTube might get mad. So, got the heater down, I welded some hinges on it. It is mounted in the door now. Right now it is in its position where it will heat this area. Being it never stops raining, I'm starting to work on this project again. Plan is Monday, gonna go down and get lumber and everything. We'll discuss that in a minute. But I welded these hinges on here. Right now it's in this position where I can heat this area. I can swing it like so. And now it's blowing out here. Can heat this area. I welded a set of hinges on that side too, just in case I wanted to ever change it. That way it'd already be done. But the problem I ran into is the PEX tubing is just too stiff to bend very well. So I got to run to Menards and get some fittings. I'm going to get a PEX and a barb fitting for those and a 90. And then I'm going to run some rubber heater hose down to another PEX and a barb fitting here. That way it'll pivot and it won't bind. So, and you can see fan is on the back. I moved them shelves over to give it room. Works perfect. There's plenty of room to get through here. And the plan is I'm going to build my own door for right here. 2x6 frame OSB board. And then I'm going to take one of my windows. I've got like 100 of those windows. I'm going to mount the window in the door so it'll let some light through here. And then like this week I'm going to go down and get lumber and some more posts. And I think I have enough white steel around here that I can finish this wall out to where that other post is going to go. I got to go down and get a dummy post set on that foundation there, run it up for my corner. Then I can close that wall all off, get the corner trim on, then get the 2x to run up there for the ceiling rafters or joists or whatever you want to call them, get the OSB board on top, get the insulation up there. But I want to get this wall, the wall's closed off first before I worry about the ceiling right away. I'm going to get one more post to set right here because that service door there is going to move right here. Then from that post over is going to be a 9-foot door. So the skid loader will go in there. I'll have my service door here. Then on this wall, I'm going to put my windows up high. And then I made a video in the past talking about passive solar heat type deal or whatever. I think we're gonna put OSB board on, and then I'm gonna eventually paint it black. I'm gonna get polycarbonate or whatever you want to call it to put on the outside so heat can go through there, and the heat will travel up the inside. And I'm gonna build vents on the top where the heat can go in, and then on the bottom I'll put vents so it'll, you know, heat rises, so it'll start pulling cooler air in the bottom as it heats. It'll go up and then into the shop and just see how it does. But that's probably not going to happen right away because that polycarbonate isn't cheap. There ain't a whole lot of money in this farming gig this year. But get these walls all closed off, and then I'm going to get the rafters all put up in there, or ceiling joists, get the OSB board on top, get the insulation, the ceiling done, and then I can work on the walls on the inside afterwards. Getting them insulated and however. So, but really there's not that much. I don't need that much stuff. I'm going to try and save a bunch of that OSB board to reuse if I can. Otherwise, if not, I'm hoping I can get it apart without tearing it all up, but we'll see what happens. That stuff's pretty cheap. I can buy it right in town, so that's what's going on. They're talking rain for the next 4 days, so I figure tomorrow I'm going to get the steel off the roof. It's supposed to start raining tomorrow night, and get that steel off the roof. But I don't have to deal with that in the rain. And this other stuff, if it's not raining too bad, I can work on that. A lot of it I can stand underneath the roof. So yeah, I'm getting back to working on this. I got a lot of stuff to move. I get that fan down, get all this crap cleaned up and everything. But I work better in the heat of the moment. If it's not a dire need to get it done, I kind of dilly-dally. When it's chop right now, that's when I work the best. I work under pressure, so yeah. The only problem I'm gonna have is this wall. When we built it, when we set this corner post, we messed up and it's out a little bit too far. And most people would probably never notice it. But if you line up the roof steel with here, that's out about 4 inches too far. So my top steel is going to angle a little bit, but you know, polish a turd, it's still a turd, but it's the way it's going to be because I'm not taking that whole wall back out to redo it. And that dummy post will be, it'll come right up to the edge of that 2x6. So it's just going to sit on the concrete, we'll anchor it there, and then we'll bring boards off there, and it'll be there. So yeah, getting back to this project, I want to get it done because I want to do some work up in that corner. Get that all closed off up there. So right now my cats climb up there and they get into the shop through the ceiling. And I get that all fixed so they can't do that anymore either. But yep, figure it's time to get working on this again before the snow starts to fly. Can't work in the field, so good time to do this, right? Anyways, that's just a little quick update of what's going on.